Greetings. I'm Angela with Energy Into It. Welcome. Today is Friday, July 10th, when I'm recording this channeled message for you all, going out here on YouTube on the same day. So, I am Angela with Energy Into It. I have been a psychic medium, an intuitive channel, a consciousness mentor for the last 15 years. I help people to connect to and expand their intuition for a more empowered life, essentially. The work that I do is varied. And I do a lot of teaching people to connect to their intuition, as I just stated, and expanding it so that they can actually use it and grow with it in their lives. These channelings that I'm offering, and this is sort of an additional channeling this month, Spirit's been encouraging me to come on more frequently with these channelings. These are designed and intended to support humanity as we're moving through this incredibly transformational time. I call them the transformational 20s that we've been in with all of these changes that we've been seeing for a long time. So I channel a number of different beings. I work with only the fifth dimension and above. I'm dimensionally oriented for lots of reasons that I won't get into in this video. So this is a seventh dimensional collective that I'll be sharing the message with you all from. So this is one of many collectives that I channel, and I channel many different types of guides, ascended masters. I can at Galactics, it's endless. I do events if you'd like to check those out on my website if anything there looks interesting to you. But mostly I'm here to bring you this message today from the Humane Collective. So what I do is I channel the message ahead of time, I write it all down, and then I read it to you guys on the video. So we'll go ahead and jump in. You will hear and find that I repeat sometimes because the ways that channelings come in, the language is very specific from spirit, and it often has multidimensional meanings, and there are light codes with it. So sometimes the repetition, the order of the phrasing of the sentences, the sentence structures, things like that are often out of sync with what we're used to. And it's really by design by the guides because it helps our brain and our bodies take in and receive these codes and messages from the words that are spoken, in this case, haven't been channeled. All right, I'll jump right in. So you'll hear me repeat sometimes because it helps reinforce it for people. And I've had feedback from you all that it's helpful sometimes when I repeat some of these dense sentences. All right. So as I've said, it's Friday, July 10th, 2026, and this is a channeling from the Humane Collective, a seventh dimensional collective of galactics and angelics. There are thousands of beings, and they speak in a unified voice. We are on the brink of a new evolution of your species, humanity. We are ready, set, and going now with all of you as we embark upon a purposeful race to this we say new beginning. Some run, some crawl, others walk, and still others stand still. We say the movement is important. The momentum is crucial. For this time, this blossoming and shifting of Gaia in her newest form shall be a birth heralded before, during, and after across the ages and all time. I'll say that one more time. We say the movement is important. The momentum is crucial. For this time, this blossoming and shifting of Gaia in her newest form shall be a birth heralded before, during, and after across the ages and all of time. They're suggesting that this is a huge event, that we're in this process of rebirthing our Earth, um, is the way they've been showing it to me and telling me lately. Back to the channeling. The movement coalesces and moves forward because of you. How so? So you may wonder. How so? How so you may wonder. That is what they said. I'll begin that again. The movement coalesces and moves forward because of you. How so? How so? You may wonder. We say by your very existence first, second by your choices, particularly the inspired choices. Your engagement, your intentionality, your desire for this growth and new ways of experiencing a renewed humanity is up to each one of you. How so? How so? How so? You may be again wondering. We say choose. Choose wisely for you. Consider what you want and discuss with your peers as you are all in this together. And it is not a competition in spite of our likening this process to a race. This evolution has been activated and there is no turning back now. For the next several years and the next 16 to 17 months specifically, it is time to hold, then go, hold, then go. This will be motivated by instincts for each one of you, inner guidance, deep knowing, and your intuition. we say, and we suggest that these are primal moves that each of you will be making based upon your connection to your souls, your capacity to balance and minimize your egoic drives, and instead honor your soul's drives. I'll read that one again. This evolution has been activated, and there is no turning back now. For the next several years, in the next 16 to 17 months specifically, it is time to hold, then go, hold, then go. This will be motivated by instincts for each one of you. Inner guidance, deep knowing, and your intuition. We suggest, we say, and we suggest that these are primal moves that each of you will be making based upon your connection to your souls, your capacity to balance and minimize your egoic drives, and instead to honor your soul's drives. How, you may ask and wonder, how do we honor our soul's drives? Through your intuition, your body's knowing, your inner guidance systems, of course. Your body knows, and so as you deepen the connection to your souls, you will feel the wisdom in your body more. As you attune to your best divining rod, the carriage or vehicle of your soul, your bodies will become wiser, and more room for your soul's wisdom will come forward as your egoic urges and desires step into the background. Step back into the background is how it was said. I'll read that one again. How, you may ask and wonder, how do we honor our soul's drives? Through your intuition, your body's knowing, your inner guidance systems, of course. Your body knows, and so as you deepen the connection to your souls, you will feel the wisdom in your body more. As you attune to your best divining rod, the carriage or vehicle of your soul, your bodies will become wiser, and more room for your soul's wisdom will come forward as your egoic urges and desires step back into the background. Another pathway is to sit in meditation and call forth your soul and your soul's guidance team. Sit in dialogue and planning sessions with your soul and your soul's guidance team to plan and map your moves and choices based upon what rings most true for you. The strengthening of your souls and your connections to your souls comes from you. You declaring that desire, you're reaching for that desire, and your creation of life passageways that reflect your soul's desires. Ask questions of your soul and its guidance team, and behold the ways that the wisdom befalls your mind in this rudimentary way to be with your soul and its guidance team. The more that you evolve, the more that your psychic processes will evolve. But for the ask and the attention and nothing else. Let me repeat that. The more that you evolve, the more that your psychic processes will evolve. But for the ask and the intention and nothing else. No one can bop you on the head with a wand and make you connected to your soul. You must explore these passageways, these avenues of light within you for yourselves. Many can point and guide you on your journey, and the devotion, discipline, and dedication to your evolution must come from you. Now, we would like to assist in some preparations for you all as you navigate your planet, its heat, and all of the chaos, clearing, and change happening across the dimensions and at every level. First, be best to yourselves alongside others. This is no call to self-absorption, nor is it a call to self-abandonment. It is a call to honor your soul, care for and love your soul as you care for and love others. This is critical as you must balance your life for self as well as love for and support of others, and it may feel tricky now. Many selves, many souls in human bodies now, this month, these days, are feeling crystallizations within them. It is as if you can feel things building and forming, much as crystals form and take shape, inside each of the cells of your being. Some say it feels like change is on the horizon, and neither the map nor the plan have arrived yet. It is early in your body, and important work of these crystallizations are happening at cellular levels. The sun is assisting us all on Earth and off our Earth, excuse me for stumbling through this paragraph, to experience new states at cellular levels in our bodies. These changes precede the science, and staying grounded and out of fear are critical. Consult professionals or helpers as you feel called to them. For honoring your soul nudges is the pathway forward. I'm going to read that one more time because it was one of those janky paragraphs that doesn't feel like it made sense completely. So I will repeat it for you now. It is early in your body, an important work of these crystallizations are happening at cellular levels. So that's just basically saying this is a new and young process. It is early in your body. It's almost as if spirit's suggesting, don't worry if you don't feel what the plan is, or if you don't feel the crystallizations, because it's an early point in the process where this is sort of just beginning for a lot of people. Back into the channeling. The sun is assisting us all on Earth and off our Earth to experience new states at cellular levels in our bodies. These changes precede the science, and staying grounded and out of fear are critical. Consult professionals or helpers as you feel called to them, for honoring your soul nudges is the pathway forward. Allow the crystallizations and enjoy the process. Being true to yourself will help to ensure that you will receive next steps and guidance for your path when your bodies and souls are ready. Next, honor your inner wisdom and be extremely discerning in who you share your hopes and dreams with. Share and consult trusted ones and otherwise keep your plans tucked under cover until it is time for them to emerge more openly into your societies, cultures, and communities. For messages from the soul are sacred, and your plans that have been birthed from your souls are sacred and meant to be handled as such. Finally, we say do your best to have fun, lighten up where and how you can, so that you can enjoy the full spectrum of emotions with more time on the joy end of the spectrum. Joy, play, fun, spontaneity, creativity, these are the quickening agents for humanity's evolution. These are what speeds up this grand rebirthing on your planet and for your species. These creative and playful pursuits may involve rest, relaxation, and nurturing yourselves. Enjoy it all. For many, it may mean more work or more fitness, as everyone's play and joy will look different from one another's. Trust that how you choose to play and express joy are right for you and be with that. Trust that. For honoring the calls and whims of your soul is the pathway forward. We are the Humane Collective, a seventh dimensional collective. Thank you. All right, wishing you all well. I hope that this channeling has supported you and helps carry you through some of the coming days with everything that's happening on our planet. I'll be back soon with another channeling, most likely mid-July, energy update in a couple of days. Thank you so much for being here, and I wish you all well.